Hey everyone, it is your boy Jack here, and in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing this. Boom! It's the April 2020 Comic Boxer subscription box. Now, for those of you who do not know, the Comic Boxer subscription box is a subscription box done by Stadium Comics where you get about 5 to 6 different comics. And in each box, you get normally like a store exclusive and a bunch of comics from the previous month that were like important and like stuff. Some comics that I've gotten in here like Absolute Carnage, House and Powers of X. Last time I think I got Spider-Man Noir. I've gotten issue number 100 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Now, quick thing I'll say about this subscription box and everything is I don't know, like I have next month's box, so I have May's box, but because of the pandemic, I'm not sure when I'm gonna get the next box. Like I already have it all prepaid and stuff, and they haven't like given me money back, so that's a good sign. But I don't know when the next box is going to come for this box, just because I know with Diamond getting Diamond like distributors and like getting sort of like shutting down and stuff, and like there not being new comics for like a month. I don't know when we're going to get the next box. I'm hoping ASAP, but I'm also hoping this pandemic stuff gets like everybody stays safe ASAP, because like we all need to. But yeah, little rant about that. This may be the second last box for a bit. I really am. I hope it's not, because like I've had this box for like 3 years, and ooh, that's gonna be that's gonna be like maybe a sad time. But yeah, that's basically it though. Besides that, let's cut open the tape and open up the box, and I'll tell you some of the comics I think may be in this box. So in this month's box, there may be Spider-Woman issue number 1. We also may see Strange Academy number 1. And then we also may see Exo Man of War. I believe that is a Stadium's exclusive cover. Or like they have a Stadium exclusive cover. Why am I not cutting this right? And lastly, but not least, there may be Hellions, like the X-Men title Hellions, and I could maybe see Strange Adventures, like the DC comic and everything. But those are my predictions. Let's take a look. So here we got the bubble wrap here that we're popping. We also got some bonus bubble wrap here, just in the side, just tucked in the side here. We don't normally get that. Ooh. They're treating us well today. They're treating the comics well. We got the comics here in the iconic blue wrapping paper. I'm going to drop that on the ground for a bit. Same thing with this. And then all the comics come bagged and boarded and sealed in a bag. Look at them. So the first comic we have here is this one. Boom. Is it upside down? Yes, it is upside down. So this is Exo Man of War. It was one of the comics I was just talking about like 30 seconds ago. I'm not sure if this is a Stadium Comics exclusive. I'll take a look in the recap section. Let me show you the cover, and then in the recap section I will tell you whether or not it is. Also, I gotta shout out, I like the fact that like with this cover and everything, you have like so many blues, and then this orange just pops. Like the orange on the cover itself just pops really well. So yeah, that's comic number 1. Comic number 2 is this one. Boom. Oh my god, I know this cover 100%. This is a Stadium Comics exclusive cover. This is obviously a tribute to the Amazing Spider-Man, the first introduction of Wilson Fisk. Oh shoot, what's his like actual like nickname? But yeah, him. And everything. This is the Amazing Super Duck. This is an Archie's title and everything. Actually looks like an interesting comic from what I've seen and everything. And like what I've heard and everything. I love this cover though. I love some good tribute covers and stuff. So yeah, that is comic number 2. I'll talk about that more in the recap section as well. Ooh, that's such a sick cover. Oh, such a sick cover. Yes. The next comic here, comic number 3 of 5, because we only got 5 comics in this month's box, but that's okay, that's the average. Let's take a look, comic number 5, for number 3. Ooh, okay, so this is Spider-Woman. Obviously, this is another comic that I mentioned that may or may not have been in this box that I predicted. But this is the Amazing Spider-Man issue number, or Spider-Woman issue number 1. I have the, for those of you who don't know, I have the Comic Tom exclusive that came in the mystery mail call and everything. This is a cool cover though. I like this. Obviously, like Spider-Woman, she has like the like electric shoots and stuff coming from her hands and stuff. I like this cover a bit more than the Comic Tom exclusive. Just saying, I like the color, a bit more color and everything. But yeah, that's cool. And it's a variant edition and everything. So yeah, that is that. That's comic number 3. The second last comic here, comic number 4, is this one. Ooh, okay, so this is the Hulk. This is the Immortal Hulk. Yeah, this is definitely the Immortal Hulk. This is a sick cover. I know you can see it, but I can barely see it in the freaking viewfinder. Yeah, like the Immortal Hulk. This is, I'm pretty sure Al Ewing's still writing this. This comic is, like, I think issue number 1's worth like $10, which is like pretty decent. But like this run has been like very much like well known, well talked about, very much. Same thing with like, this is like, you got like Donny Cates' Venom. That's how much hype this comic has, like just the equivalent of it, and everything. This has like Donny Cates' Venom level stuff, just for the record. Oh, this cover. Oh, this is such a sick cover. Okay, I'm gonna like flip out over this cover. Oh my god, I love like, ooh, okay. So this is a sick cover. So this is issue number 33, Legacy issue number 750. This is like old-fashioned retro cover here. I really like it. It has like some body dysmorphia, like getting the Thing vibes and everything. Ooh, I love how retro this is. This is so cool. Oh, this is so cool. I like it. Even has like the little stamp here, stamp in the corner for the stamp in the corner for the variant edition, the Comic Codes Authority, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go over all the details in the recap. I'm just like flipping out right now. This is such a cool cover. This is so cool. Ooh, I'm excited. I like it. Now we got one more cover to take a look at and see. So let's just do it. Boom. Okay, so this is definitely not the Strange Academy, which sort of sucks because like that's of all the. I was tempted to put this on my recent Comixology order, but I didn't. So. Or like I was tempted to put the Strange Academy on it, but I'm sort of like, it is what it is. But yeah. So this is the Arguras. I'm not sure. Let's take a gander here. So, oh shoot. Okay, this is sort of sick. This is the Argus, and everything. This is a first issue, issue number 1, mature readers only. This is a Action Lab comic, rated T+ for teen, and it was signed. This is actually pretty cool. This is sort of weird though too. So this is signed, signature is right here, the little thing saying it's signed is right here, and this is cool. But the only thing that sort of screws me up about this is, normally Stadium Comics has like a cert on it, like a certificate of authenticity. Normally it's either back here or it's in front of here, but it's sort of weird just having that sticker. Like, I get it, it's sort of certified and stuff, but like I wish, like, I like the like little slip that they give you because it's like, at least it makes it like actually like official. So yeah, but this is cool. I haven't heard of this comic. This one's just coming out of left field. Haven't heard of this publisher before. So yeah, that is basically about it though. Yeah. So yeah, those are all the comics in this month's box, and like, honestly, I never realized that I missed this box so much. Like, I haven't unboxed it in like a long time, but ooh, I missed unboxing this box. Like, I really did. So yeah, stick around for the second half of this video. That will start in about 30 seconds or so. In the second half of the video, I'm going to go through and recap all these comics. I'm going to explain why they're important, why they were picked in this month's box, who signed the signature, and everything around that. So yeah, besides that though, stick around to the second half of the video. Welcome to the second half of the video, the recap section, where we go between the panels and the pages to discuss why the comics in this month's box were put into said box. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at the first comic here, comic number 1. Comic number 1 is Spider-Woman. This is the first solo series for Spider-Woman in the decade. This story follows her getting back up on her feet after recent events like the War of the Realms comic. Now, this comic is a variant cover, and it is an eye cover, meaning that it's the 9th of potential 16 different covers released for this series, which basically means it has a low potential for growth due to the number of covers on this title. I do like this cover, but after looking at all the covers, I really like the number 1 end cover because it has this really cool retro collage of Spider-Woman. But I'm fine with the cover I got. It's good, it's groovy, we're going for it. But I don't think I'm going to be reading this series since I'm already reading 3 different Spider-Man series, so I just don't want to get Spidey'd out here, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, moving forward to comic number 2 is the Argus, issue number 1 by Action Lab Comics. This comic is the first comic from this publisher in this month's box, and it's signed, which I do love, but as I said before, there isn't any certificate of authenticity to tell which creator signed the comic, like there are usually in the box. But based off of the signatures and looking at the comic signed in the creator's initials, I believe this is Mark Bertonelli who signed this comic. And I do love that this comic is signed though, don't get me wrong, because honestly it's been a while since I've seen a signed comic, but I just have to air that grievance there. Besides that though, this comic is about time travel, because time travel is real in this comic. Now, basically, one of the guys goes crazy and goes back in time and kills all the different versions of himself. And I really like this because it's both something that, I really like this comic for both its story, which is something that I felt it has a really cool twist on it, and sort of has that sort of Rick and Morty aspect to it. But as well, this has this really cool simple cover that reminds me of the East-West comic book series style cover. And finally, with this cover, this comic is valued around $3 highs on mycomicshop.com, which is expected knowing that this series is recent and it's from a smaller publisher. But to be honest, I think you could probably sell this comic for around $10 if you keep it in a good condition with it being signed. Comic number 3 is XO Man of War, issue number 1 by Valiant Comics. This comic is about Eric of Dacia, a 5th century warrior transported to modern day. Eric becomes bonded with a sentient armor, but as a villain arises, will he become the superhero the world needs? This comic is a Stadium Comics exclusive cover, limited to 400 copies. There's also a Virgin variant of this cover, a black and white variant, and 2 other variants listed on their website, priced at $5 at the time of this video, which I believe is on sale. Besides that though, I can't find any other postings with this cover to justify another price, which honestly does suck since most store exclusives are around $15 minimums, but I do really like this cover and I'm okay with it. Moving forward to comic number 4 is the Immortal Hulk, issue number 33. This comic is the 750th issue of the Incredible Hulk, with this issue's story being about something that is wrong revolving around Banner refusing to yield. I love this cover since it's a modern interpretation paying tribute to the first appearance of the Hulk. But this cover is a B cover, meaning that it's the second cover of the issue. Also meaning that this cover may not be as popular compared to the original cover. But I do like this addition to the box since it's a tribute cover, which is something that this box is known for. And it's sort of cool that it sort of happens organically and it sort of gives them a reason to put it into the box. So yeah. So though, let's take a look at comic number 5, the last comic in this month's box. It is the Amazing Super Duck issue number 1. This comic is about Super Duck, a washed up superhero who helped the city of Ducktropolis be safe for many years. He has now become a washed up superhero going to conventions for appearance fees, but he's gotten approached by his arch rival to be his bodyguard. But will he take the job? This comic has a warning for mature readers. And honestly, it sort of has the plot of like BoJack Horseman, but like superheroes, if you get what I'm saying. Now, this comic is a Stadium Comics exclusive cover, paying tribute to the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 50, aka the first appearance of Kingpin. And this comic is limited to 300 copies and is printed at $15 USD on their website. And like, your boy is loving this cover because like, for those of you who don't know, this is like sort of a little bit of a, this is basically a similar interpretation of one of the Dream comics from the My Dream Comic Box or subscription box videos. Go check out that video if you're interested in like seeing why it's similar to one of the comics I mentioned in there. So yeah, with all that being said, these are all the comics in this month's box, and I really like the comics in this box for their variety. Since we aren't getting a majority of Marvel comics like we sometimes do, but we get comics also from Archie, Valiant, and Action Lab Comics, which is really cool, and that's something I really am interested in reading with this box. Besides that though, feel free to check out the comic of the week. I posted now on the channel's Instagram page. So feel free to check the channel's Instagram down below in the description for the comic of the week, which is Nightcrawler Volume number 2 by Chris Claremont from 2013. And besides that, feel free to do the typical YouTube stuff like the liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And let me know what comic in this Buns box you're most excited for in the pinned comment down below. Besides that, thanks so much for watching. You guys have a good night and bye!